If you're about to become a mom, or you're just curious about what motherhood is about, then this video is for you. Today I'll be sharing what I wish I knew before becoming a mother, or what I wish someone had told me before becoming a mother. No sugarcoating, just honesty. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're just coming across my channel for the first time, still well to hit the bell button, like and subscribe, share this video. And to my returning subscribers, you're very much welcome. Welcome to the family. So today let's dive into what I wish I knew someone had told me before becoming a mom. You wouldn't know what you're doing instantly. I used to think that as soon as I became a mom, this magical instinct would set in. But to be honest with you, I had to learn so much on the fly. It's okay not to know everything at a time. Motherhood is a learning process, and it's allowed for you to figure it out as you go. For me, I thought motherhood is going to be a walk in the park for me, given the fact that I'm babysitting my nieces and my nephews. So I was thinking it was something that I'm used to and I'm going to figure it out, but it was a different ball game altogether, because this child is actually mine now, not like my sister's child or my friend's child, that if the child begins to cry or anything like that, I can actually take them back to their mom. But this time around, the child is mine. So I just wish I knew that it's okay not to know everything, because I felt bad not knowing what to do, because I was like, I've done this thing before, so why am I not knowing what to do? For example, when I gave birth to my baby, it was winter season and I was still kind of new in the country. I wasn't used to the weather. So at that point, I became confused on how to bathe my baby with the weather, given the cold. Then I didn't know how to dilute the water, if I was using too very hot water, if I was covering him enough or over covering him. It was so confusing for me. Somehow I had to figure it out myself. I had to figure it out myself, because if I call my mom back home in Nigeria, given the weather in Nigeria, the advice she'll give me might not tally with the weather I'm facing here. So you see, it's a learning process. I had to learn through the journey, and that was how I got past that journey. You're allowed to figure it out on your own. So that's one thing I wish I knew. Not to just think I know everything, motherhood was setting. No, it's allowed for you not to know what you're doing immediately, but with time you learn with the process. Guys, postpartum emotions are real. Nothing or no one ever prepared me for the emotional roller coaster that comes after childbirth. It's more than just baby blues. Emotional hormones, postpartum emotions are intense. Postpartum hormones are intense. I wish I knew it was okay to seek help when you feel overwhelmed. Yes, when I gave birth, the emotions I was feeling was crazy, but I was trying to stay strong, even when sometimes I would stay and cry, just feeling overwhelmed by everything, doing everything alone. As I said, I was confused on what and what not to do. I was overwhelmed with emotions. It got to the point that even if I breastfeed my baby, I would just feel like crying, not out of pain, but I can't explain the emotion that engulfs me. My baby is almost 8 months now, and I still feel that same emotions when I'm breastfeeding him. I feel like crying. I don't know if I'm alone on this, but I don't know how to explain the emotions I feel anytime I breastfeed my baby. I'll just feel somehow, but this is something no one told me, or no one would tell you. It's something you just get to figure out. You get to experience in the process when you're in it. Everyone has an opinion about how you're raising your child. The amount of unsolicited advice that comes from everyone, even strangers, is overwhelming. I wish I knew it's okay to just smile, nod, and at the end of the day, do what works for you and your baby. At the end of the day, your baby and your well-being is all that matters. For instance, no two babies are the same. You see someone telling you, at this point, your child is supposed to be working. Your child is supposed to be crawling. My baby started crawling at 4 months. My baby started crawling at 5 months. No, don't make their advice put you under pressure and make you feel like a failure. It's okay to nod and smile and do what works for you at the end of the day. No two babies are the same. All babies are unique in their own way and they have their pace. Don't come and put yourself under pressure because of unsolicited advice of people telling you how to raise your child, or someone telling you, I use this cream for my baby and that's why my baby's skin is fresh. Hello, it works for your baby and it worked for your baby. It might not work for mine. So don't let anybody put pressure on you on what you do or what not to do with your baby or how you raise your baby. I wish I knew it was just okay to say, fine, thank you, yes, smile and nod. But at the end of the day, do what works for you and your baby. The house will be messy and that's fine. I used to stress so much about keeping the house perfect, keeping everything sparkling, clean. It's good, yes. But the truth is, sometimes it can be overwhelming. Yes, at the end of the day, the most important thing is your well-being and giving your child the needed attention. Yes, it's okay for the house to be scattered. The truth is, a scattered house can wait. But giving your child that needed attention is very much important. If you want to do everything the same time, honestly, it will weigh you down. You're a human being. You will be overwhelmed with all these things. Yes, the house is scattered today. Just take it one day at a time. You cannot do everything. You are not robots. You are not perfect. You will learn in the process on how to navigate through all this. Because as the child grows, they come with different stress level. When they are small, when they become toddlers, it's just different phase altogether. So just embrace the chaos. It will last forever. Embrace it. The sleep deprivation is on another level. We all hear that moms are always tired and exhausted, but I never really understood the level of the exhaustion. It's not just physical. It affects your mood, your ability to function, your patience. Wow, is a whole lot. Because once you've not had enough sleep, you cannot function properly. You wake up very tired. Sometimes I wake up very tired, not feeling like doing anything. I just feel like waking up and just sitting down. But I cannot do that because I have someone to take care of. I have to make sure my baby is taken care of. My baby is well fed. No matter how tired you are, at some point it affects your mood, it affects your patience, and you see you being grumpy. So the level of sleep deprivation is on another level. As I said before, I was actually nursing my nieces and nephew. I actually slept with them. But sometimes I don't feel that tiredness because all I had to do was just sleep with them, and in the next morning or afterwards their mom will take them. But as I said, this is my child. Who is gonna take the child from me? I will always be the one to have the sleepless night, wake up, do everything I have to do for the baby. So you see, if you have opportunity, then I used to tell myself, let me sleep all the sleep I can sleep now before I have my baby and I won't be able to sleep again. But trust me, it's still not easy. It's still overwhelming. You'll rediscover yourself in time. Motherhood changes you that sometimes you feel like you've lost a part of who you were. But over time, you will rediscover a new version of yourself. And it's beautiful. Give yourself space to grow in the process. is a beautiful feeling, trust me. With all the chaos, with all the sleepless night, there is nothing more beautiful and wonderful than you looking at this baby and saying, this is my baby. You will not remember the pains, you will not remember the chaos, you will not remember the messy home. It is a wonderful feeling. To embrace it, you will rediscover yourself in time. I can remember when I was growing up, I couldn't wait to have my own baby. I couldn't wait to see my own baby. So it's a beautiful thing. Seeing the baby now that this is my child is a wonderful feeling. So you don't get to feel the sleepless night. You don't get to feel the messy house. You grow in the process. You discovered a new version of yourself, and it's a beautiful thing. So those are just some of the things I wish I knew before becoming a mom. If there's anything you take away from this video, let it be this. Be kind to yourself. You're doing your best. You're enough, and that's all that matters. Now, I would love to hear from you. Whether you're a mom or about to be mom, what do you wish you'd known, or what do you wish you knew before becoming a mother? Let's know in the comment section or what you've learned. Let's support each other. If you enjoyed this video, please do well to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so that you don't get to miss out on real motherhood talks. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.